Hey guys, welcome to Plannerzoid, where we make planning fun. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 things I learned ever since using a planner and being a part of the planner community. So if you're new to my channel, that's mostly what I talk about is planning and stationery and stuff. And occasionally I will throw in a lifestyle video, makeup, or whatever, video games, just some other stuff that I like on my channel. I'll throw it in there. And if you're returning, hi, thanks for coming back. So I have my notebook here and I'm just going to go down the list of 10 things that I learned since using a planner and being a part of the planner community. So number one, it's okay if plans change or don't work out. Adjust it and move on. That's all I have to say to that because I have had my fair share of my planning stuff that I spent all this time planning out. And one thing, just one thing, always messes it up. And now I got to shift things and rearrange it. And it used to annoy me. It used to make me mad. I used to be upset that, oh my God, my plans did not go the way I thought it was going to go for the entire day. And I planned out every hour. Like, it's crazy. I used to be upset about it. But then, over time, I got used to it and understood that it's okay. Plans are not always going to go the way you want them to go. So you have to work around them. So that's number one. Number two, don't compare to other planners. And when I say that, I'm talking about something like spreads or even how they plan their day. Just like anything in general, don't compare to other planners because I know for me in the very beginning, when I first got into it, I used to get discouraged by seeing other people's beautiful planner spreads on Instagram, YouTube, any social media platform, and feel like my spreads was just super ugly and it was just a bunch of stickers on a page. You don't have to worry about that because over time, you will start getting used to your planner style and you will start figuring out what works for you and how you want your planner to look. Also, don't compare, your routine to someone else's routine. Everyone upload all these routine videos, have all these dream routines, but what we don't know is that how much work did they have to put in behind the scenes to even achieve the perfect routine that they want it or that you even want. So it does take a lot of work, but you got to plan your way and do what works for you. Number three, progress is better than perfection and something is better than nothing. Can I say that again? Let's rewind it. Something is better than nothing, okay? So I'm my planner. There I go. Every video, I can't talk. I guess this is a running gag here. That's what I get for just like having ideas and jumping on camera. I have a planner that I'm currently switching to. It's called the Progress Planner by Pretty Girl Printing Co. I will link it down below. But basically, I'm saying all that to say that you don't have to feel like that you have to finish all your plans or all your to-dos in one go. Even though you wrote it down for the day, it's okay if it does not get done. But let's say you did do those other to-dos that you've written down and you missed one or two or even four. Like, it's okay. You did something for the day. Push it off, move on, do what you have to do. And the cool part about the progress planner that I'm switching to, I've used it before, but I'm switching back to it, trying to really hone in on trying to get my routine together. The great part about that is that it's a 24-hour planner. So each page has a 24-hour day layout, which is really awesome. So if you are truly someone who is a stickler for time and doing things timely, I think the planner is great for you. I will link it down below in the description box. Also, subscribe to my channel. I do post about it, so you'll definitely see pictures of it as well in my community tab or whatever tab is called for YouTube. It's a post. But anyways, on to the next tip. Tip number See, this time I numbered it so I wouldn't get lost like my last videos. 4 self-explanatory tips to keep your piercings clean, but most importantly, to keep your oral piercings clean and my medusa, whatever, is to keep it clean on the outside, keep it clean on the inside. Make sure you go to a reputable piercer and oh, I only said 3 tips. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay, number 4. I gotta do better with that. So tip number 4 is that it's okay to change planners and explore. It shouldn't mess up your planning at all. And it's great because right when I was talking about the last tip, I was talking about me switching to a new planner in the middle of the year. And even last year, I switched planners probably about a good 5 times because I can't decide what planner I want. It's so hard. I'm actually figuring out a way to kind of mesh all of the planners that I like into one. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna figure it out one day. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. If you want to change your planner in the middle of the year, it's okay. Go ahead and change it. See if you like it. If you don't, move back or try a new one. Nothing wrong with that at all. It should not throw off your plans, especially if you're strategic about it. And yeah, that's it for that. All right. So, number 5. This is personal to me, what I learned and what works for me, but everybody is different. So, when things get overwhelming, jot it down and transfer it later into your planner. So, with this thing that I learned, I feel like, I don't know, when I first started using planners and getting into the planner community, I really felt like I had to put everything in my planner right then and there. But I know sometimes I don't have it with me. So, what do I do if I don't? Or what if I am planning, but I get overwhelmed trying to plan and figure it out? What do I do? Well, I like to just take a piece of paper, any piece of paper, and just simply jot stuff down. And then once I feel like I've processed everything I was trying to do, if that makes any sense, I will then transfer it to my planner and figure out what layout and how I want to do things. And then over time, you do get better with your planner system and figuring things out. It really works, at least for me. I like it. It's the same thing with my feelings. I like to jot down my feelings or even fully journal them out if I'm really having like an emotional moment or something I'm really passionate about. I like to write it down on paper. It helps me process my thoughts easier, and then I can always refer back to it and figure out how to tweak it and make myself feel better or make whatever's going on feel better or work. So, yeah, I think it works. Okay, so number 6, you don't have to decorate your planner if you don't want to. So, when you first join the planner community, you will see a bunch of planners with pretty stickers, pretty decor. Everybody's planner is just so pretty and colorful. Like, it can get overwhelming, right? But what if you're the type of person who doesn't really want to get into all of that and don't care about all of that? Or what if you're the type of person where you just feel like it's too much and you just want to dial it down? Well, the good part is you don't need stickers and all that pretty stuff to decorate your planner. We know that. We just like to do that, and it's fun and very therapeutic. So, if you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I will link it at the end. Definitely check it out. It's just showing a few ways that you can plan without using stickers, but you can still make a pretty spread. So definitely check that video out. Okay, so number 7, you don't have to have multiple planners. That's another thing you're going to see in the planner community. You're going to see people, planner addicts. That's what they're called. That's what we're called. I'm a planner addict too, so I'm gonna be real. I have a planner addiction. Not that it's a problem, it's just a little addiction, I guess. You will see planner addicts. You will see beautiful craft spaces with a shelf full of planners. You will see people who's like decorating multiple planners at the same time, using one planner for this, one planner for that, one planner for the third thing, one planner for whatever. Like, it can get overwhelming, right? I try to do that. I think it was a little too overwhelming. I think I went a little too far with trying to split everything in different planners. Now I just have one planner, but I'm thinking about splitting to two planners simply because I make content consistently, at least I try to. I think that should probably go in a separate planner so that I'm able to continue planning it out well and post videos on time like I do for you guys. So yeah, you don't have to have multiple planners if you don't want to, but if you do want to, take caution. Take caution because it can get overwhelming fast. And I, too, am one of the people who do have a shelf dedicated to old planners, even planners that I bought and haven't used, planners that I want to try. I do have that. And it's crazy because I saw that. I was just like, wow, look at that craft room. And now look at me. Help, I need to get it together. Okay, so number 8, you don't have to bring your planner everywhere you go. And I think we know that, but I'm going to say it anyway for some of the people that don't. You don't have to bring your planner everywhere you go. I know when I first got into it, I was going so far as to carry my planner room to room. It was literally walking with me all over the house, and I was holding it everywhere, had my pen ready for whenever I was ready to write a plan down. I was so excited to get into planning. It is ridiculous. And I got into planning, it's 2023. I'm going to say 2017, but I didn't get heavy into planning until about, let's say, 2019. So yeah, I've been a few years in the game, so I know like it's a lot going on and I know like what it's about. I'm not perfect, but I think I know enough. That's actually why I started this YouTube channel, Plannerzoid. The root word is planner because I just loved talking about planners, providing inspirational spreads, especially for my little tiny micro planner, which I still do, by the way. So definitely check out my old content, but you don't have to bring it everywhere, and don't do like me and carry it in every room of the house. I was quite excessive. Number 9, join other communities for ideas, help, or just because. Why not? I joined the community simply because I wanted ideas and I wanted to understand how planning worked. For the most part, I think I got it, but honestly, if you're trying to get into like the functionality, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. If you're trying to get into like the functionality and planning, the planner community is great, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like sometimes we're just more into decorating our spreads and showing them off. Like, let's be real. We just like to decorate our spreads and show them off. And yes, we do plan. Of course we do. However, if you're really trying to get into the functional planning and stuff, really look for those certain people because the planner community is very broad, very diverse, and there's definitely a lot of things you can learn and see within the community. So just keep that in mind when you join the communities. And you can literally find a planner community on every social media platform there is. Now, I did have trouble on like Tumblr and Twitter. They're not really there. But if you want YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, there was one more. Reddit. Reddit has it too. Yeah, they're all over the place. Just look them up. They even have planner meetups, and I have yet to go to one. I need to get my life together. I have yet to go to one. I have plans. I'm gonna try to go next year. I'm gonna try to go next year. Yep. Okay. So, number 10, which is the last thing I learned, even though there's more things, but I don't want to make a super long video. So, number 10, have fun planning and make planning fun. That is the motto of Plannerzoid's channel, is make planning fun. So while you're figuring this whole planner whatever out, make it fun. Don't make it such a chore. If you do, you're not going to really want to do it and you're not going to enjoy it. So definitely have fun with it. Do your research. It's so much stuff out there that you can choose from and try. Like, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming. It's crazy, but it's still fun. So definitely give it a try with a planner and getting into the community. Give it a try. And then I do have a little bonus tidbit that I added, but I don't know if it's really like a thing that I learned. Actually, yes, it is. I did learn this. I had to learn this. Yes. And I had to tell myself it's okay. So, the bonus. So, you don't have a lot of plans or you feel like you're not busy. It's okay. You can still have a planner and you can still plan in your planner. So, that's all I wanted to pretty much say. When I first started, I literally was just going to work and going home. And then, like, I would clean up. What kind of life is that? Like, I don't do anything. That's how I felt in the beginning, right? But then I realized, like, no, it's okay because having a planner will help me figure out, well, what time should I clean up, what day. It can still help me organize my life and my schedules better. So, you know what? Even though I only have like two things I do with my life, I don't care. I'm getting a planner. And you should too. Even if all you do is lay down all day, get a planner. It'll still be fun. Why not give it a try, you know? And if you don't like it, send it back to the store. So, yeah, that's pretty much 10 things I learned since using a planner and being a part of the planner community. Obviously, there are a lot more things that I did learn from this, but I just wanted to give like 10. So, what did you learn when you first got a planner and joined the planner community? I'm curious to know. Please comment below. I want to know, like, what did we all learn since being a part of this community? You know, I've seen so many changes over time with the community. It's not even funny. So, like, I'm just curious. Since everybody is joining at different times, I'm just curious to know, like, what did you learn? Tell me down below. Thanks for watching, guys.